Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to show you how God is using D1 and warriors like D1 to not only hold the entire industry accountable, but to prepare the world for a new renaissance. Right off the bat, Genesis 1:14, let there be lights in the vault of the sky to separate the day from the night, and let them serve as signs to mark sacred times, days, and years. There you see in the first chapter of the Bible, God said astrology was good. Mathematical divisions that serve as what? Signs. It's just math. Anyone saying that they're demons don't understand that God created the heavens and the earth. If you say that it's demonic, you're saying God created something demonic. That's not. As a God created mechanic, everything that involves the zodiac involves aspects of God, the word of God through Gemini, the mind of God through Aquarius. And then we have the warriors of God. Aries, the noble and proud leader of the zodiac, God's warrior. Forget the Babylonian, Greco-Roman deities attached to this. If you take all of that mythology away, this is still God. As you can see, this is actually his natal chart. I want you to look at the North Node in Pisces, the exalted sun in Aries, and of course, he's an angel. He's a true warrior, all right? He has, of course, Mars and Jupiter on his sun. This is someone who can understand the true message that with the cardinal direction of passion and authenticity, like a warrior, will fight to get that message across. If we look at today's date, we see the North Node of Destiny is right by his sun, and karma of accountability and limitations and integrity is on his desk. The North Node in Aries transit is a 10-year wrap-up of a lot of social themes and expectations that we are taking a departure from as Saturn in Pisces ends this current world era relative to 30 and over 100 years ago and brings in a new world. So now that I've established that, what does that look like?
Jim Jones, you could do better, brother. I love you too much. I love you too much to not be honest with you. Rick Ross, you could do better, brother. Meek Mill, you could do better, brother. I love you too much not to be honest with you. Are you the face of prison reform? Cause are you the face of prison reform? Or are you sitting here on your new song with Ross talking about getting somebody murked and shot at the red light? Which one is it, bro? Which one is it, bro? Cause I did a shoe giveaway in my city and gave out 1,300 pairs of your shoes because they said reform underneath them. And I love that you partnered with a major shoe company and you out here pushing prison reform. But now I got to sit here like, man, this man glorifying getting people killed as of a week ago. Like, what are you doing, bro? Lil Snoop really got killed. That broke your heart. You wear him around your neck. Why are you glorifying the same thing when my best friend got killed? When Carl got killed, New Orleans know who I'm talking about. When Carl got killed, and I had to go to his funeral and read the eulogy and be part of the funeral. And I got back in my car, Sway, after the funeral, and I turned on my music, and I realized I'm listening to music that's glorifying the same stuff that just happened to my best friend. It gave me chills, and I needed that moment. That was my come to Jesus moment of like, D, you got to do something different, brother, because you have a taste for this poison, but you're attracted to the poison. And rap is great. The rap game, hip-hop industry is great at cooking up some delicious poison. I don't call you out because I got a problem with you, man. Like, I wish we could go get lunch right now, me and any of them. I love you too much to not be honest with you.
There you go.
That's what it is, bro.
Yep.
And so if anybody feel bad about being called out, it's like, let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk about it and let's just figure out what we can do better. But at the end of the day, guess what's not changing? The word of God ain't changing.
Okay.
There's death and life in the power of the tongue, Proverbs 18 and 21. That's not changing. And trying with this foolish argument that it's just entertainment. This ain't real. How many more people got to die in the hood, man? How many people at the end of the day lives got to get ruined and poisoned, and how many rappers got to get killed for us to be like, come on, man, when it's hip hop, it's a whole culture, and it's implied that this is autobiographical and this is nonfiction tales that people are telling. How much does that have to happen? So don't hit me with that. People just don't want to confront the reality of this stuff.
I hear some people saying, why would you publicly challenge certain artists that are glorifying murder and drug dealing and negativity in their music? The better question is, why would you not If they have the audacity to publicly push these messages out there and reach the masses with them, then we should have the audacity to publicly oppose these messages.
Meek Mill, you could do better. Jim Jones, you could do better. Rick Raw, you could do better. I gotta see you do better. Wait. Little man, whoever you is, until you feed the kids where you from for 20 years straight. Don't question Rose. Wait. Until you buy 10,000 bikes, 10,000 trikes. Give all the young girls who pregnant Pampers for Christmas for 20 years straight. Don't question boss.
Rick Ross. First of all, I love you, brother, and I want you to know that because you sounded a little upset in your video reply to me. But I love you too much to not be honest with you. And right now, you're deflecting. I was talking about your lyrical content, and you talking about turkeys. I'm talking about you as a hip-hop OG still glorifying murder and drug dealing in your music.
I really do a lot for the people.
He talked about lyrics.
I don't care about none of that.
Okay.
In real life, I do a lot for the people. Miss me with the rhetoric about what I do in my music. I get money off my music. Don't tell me how to make my dollars. You gotta watch whose names you mentioning out here. You heard?
Yeah.
Because my little cousin might not like how you mention my name. You heard? And then he might want to slap a dread out your head just because he don't understand that you using my name for fame and he don't understand that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Jones and Rick Ross aren't in their 20s. They're not in their 30s, okay? These are grown adult men who cannot address how they've been called out without deflecting. This man did not say, screw you, F you. He only said he wishes they could do better, and he is already getting threatened. That's not demonic to you?
You'll learn the way everybody else learns then. Because this new internet age think they're, oh, well, he's making a point, so that means, all right, cool. You'll learn the way other people learn, that you can't just talk about people.
Oh, yeah, there's consequences to it.
That's a very plain lesson that all men go through.
Let me be clear.
And
there
women.
are consequences to it. 100%. When you use somebody's name in a way that they might not like, they probably will want to see you about that.
I'm telling you, as somebody that knows the history of the people that you speaking about, that it's just a headache that you, why?
And you could also speak as someone who's opened your mouth about people on the internet and faced some repercussions from it.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that part, too. Yeah, I'm the perfect person to tell you that there's another route. There's another route. I'm not telling you to change your life mission, but leave niggas alone. Especially niggas that will shoot your Christian ass.
Something doesn't add up for me. D1 is clout chasing, but Joe Budden went out of his way to purport the narrative that Drake isn't mature enough for his age and is messing with 25-year-olds. He had more words to say for D1 than Diddy. I don't know about you, I think that's very revealing. This man is willing to basically threaten a Christian man with violence for holding him accountable, but the person who got him that show at Revolt, he has no words for. Wild crazy.
Joe Budden, I've been praying on this, and I finally understand my purpose for replying to you. It's to let you know that you have a purpose that's currently being unfulfilled, and that purpose comes from God. Now, you've spoken about me on multiple of your podcast episodes and try to cast me off as being a clout chaser or saying that I'm unqualified to speak on certain topics inside of hip-hop. I forgive you. I understand that you did no research and you have no idea who I am, what I stand for, or the impact that I've been making in this game for a long time. But also, I want you to know that God doesn't call the qualified. God qualifies the called.
And that is the main purpose of this video, ladies and gentlemen. All this stuff that you see happening, all these people getting exposed, all these people having to answer accountability, this is just the beginning. We are in a 1.5 year transit and cycle that will bring to an end the world as you know it. And trust, the wheats and the tares are being decided. People are picking sides. Do not be on the wrong side of history or this revolution. God qualifies the called, and the revolution is in you as the individual to hold society and these organizations accountable. The only question is, Are you ready for the ride? Are you ready for the revolution? And please know we just getting started. It's not just D1 that you're going to see doing all this. It's you too.